symptom of being big. Once you have more followers, people start, duplicating your account. I've seen, you guys know that girl Val on here. I've seen people using her picture as their picture before, and I just tell her, and she has to report the account and all that. You learned so much today about Periscope. You're welcome. There's a lot more. You're pervy, but in a funny way. That's fine as long as it's not about me. Okay. If I get that permission to bring scopes into production shops, I'd like to be able to do banners. Yeah, I got a banner today. I don't know if that's really what you mean. I don't think that's what you're talking about. Oh, banners? Wait, are you talking about moderators? I don't know if you're talking about an actual banner, but I have a banner. This came in the mail today. This was done by an artist that I met on Periscope. I taught him some yoga, and he made me my logo. So, this is the FEM. These are yoga blocks. EM. Yep, no perv comments in here. We use Patreon, so I'd like to overlap address over scope. And then the Y is a girl on a headstand, wide-legged. The O is a lotus flower, multicolored lotus flower. I've already showed this, but I totally love it, so I'll try to no, it doesn't want to unfold. It doesn't want to uncurl, guys. All right, I'll just have to hold this one separately. You like the O? Me too. I wish it was all together, but... And then downward facing dog for the A. So, this took a lot of time. Look at this. These are massive. They're, bigger than my whole body. And he did this free of charge. I paid him with the content from my yoga. I gave him a legs up the wall flow. He works on his feet. He's a bartender, a bouncer, and a pharmacy tech. And now every day after work, he does the legs up the wall flow that I taught him, and he wanted to pay me back, so he made me this yoga, this beautiful drawing that he did on scope. He actually scoped it, so you can check that out. Superman216 is his username. Superman216. If anyone wants to type that in, feel free. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys all like it. It's awesome, right? Bouncer, bartender, and what? A pharmacy technician. Trades sometimes work. Yeah, so you can do bartering too, even if you're not getting actual money. Superman216, thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate that. I love your gold badge, by the way. I'm definitely going to make sure to follow you. Zeus is in the house. Hey, Zeke. You're a day early for Danique, but she'll be here tomorrow. Hey, we're talking about if you ignore what your audience says, why will they listen to what you say? All right, step 4. Oh, and I talked about egg drop. Definitely get egg drop. You can get a free account, okay? Free accounts are awesome, even if you don't want to pay the $10 a month for the premium. Number 4, improvement. We're more than halfway through now because I only have 7. You charge for your drum broadcast? Oh, cool. So they're private invite-only kind of things? That's pretty cool. Hello, Rajib. The only thing that I found for my private yoga scopes that I've been doing every million hearts I get, I do a private scope for everyone who helped me get there. And the people who actually want to be invited to it. E-ticket, nice. 7, good number. Yeah, thanks. I ran out of room on the paper, so I just stopped at 7. But I can't download those scopes afterwards, and they're my best scopes. Top 10 superfans get free access. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and my superfans get moderation privileges. So make sure you're maximizing stuff like that. I don't actually have that really written down, so all of these tips are kind of just flowing out for free. So you don't listen to me saying false advertising with those wings? Nope, I didn't listen. Patreon members, $5 or more to get access. Cool. Screen capture scopes. Screen capture scopes. Are you talking about OBS? Yeah, I do producer scopes too as well. So, hey, Dr. Danky Dank. So, number 4 is improvement. You always want to be improving your broadcast. Trust me, your first broadcasts are probably going to suck unless you're already some news anchor and you have all these skills and a green screen and all this. Use QuickTime to capture your scopes. Oh, that's cool. I download mine with Scope Down and then I upload them onto YouTube. I actually, thanks to EJ, he motivated me. I got 3 of my old scopes uploaded to YouTube today. Thank you. I don't want to say your name, but thank you. First time here live. Oh, hey, Coach. Hello. I think I've seen you before. I think I've been in some of your scopes, I want to say. Your name sounds familiar anyway. So, lighting. You'll learn. Right now I have the sun through the window on my face. If I had my back to that, let me just demonstrate. QuickTime pulls the quality better. Ooh, interesting. Maybe I should get that. I was going to ask you for help earlier, EJ, but I knew you were probably in a bad mood from your technical difficulties. I don't know if this is going to be a great example, but I'm going to try it. So, and this is not going to be flattering, you guys, but it's okay. See how much different I look? Oh, I don't like it. See how I'm all red? Because as a white person, when you put me in the dark on camera, I look red. And if you think you look red, in real life, you don't really look this red. It's just something to do with it being dark. It like, I don't know, it makes your face look red because we're pink in the dark instead of like pretty brown color. Music is working good, so you can help me now. It looks cute, thanks. All right, so angel wing glow, yes. Huge difference. Exactly, coach. That's what I'm saying. So see how much more even my skin tone looks now and just better? When the light shines, my eyes glow. What type of phone do you have? This is an iPhone 5C. The iPhones work dramatically better with broadcasting for Periscope than the Android does, but I was able to get 5,000 followers with this phone. So you can do it with Android, but it's definitely not as easy. That was a great tip about lighting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so make sure the light is always behind your camera. And if it's not sunlight like this, the sunlight is nice and diffused, especially on a nice cloudy day, kind of like it is today. It's 90 degrees, but it's diffused. So it's kind of lighting up this whole room. Everything looks good. Now, if I was using just a light in front of me, I wouldn't want it to shine right at my face because then it would be blinding me. So I could put like, this is literally what we use. Everything we do is like very DIY. It's like very non-professional, but it works and it's cheap. So when you're starting out, it works well. So what I do is I put this. So this would be behind the camera, right? This would be behind you guys with the white part facing me, and then I would shine a light at this. So it would bounce off of this and at me so that it's diffused. Because if you just put a light, like imagine just a flashlight, it's going to start giving weird shadows around, and it's just hard to put it at the right angle. Yes, yeah, you want to bounce the light or diffuse the light. Bounce, diffuse, same thing, I hope. Hopefully I'm using the right terminology here. And that will help to light up your face. But if you have, certain cameras really don't do well in low light conditions, so you want to make sure you have a lit up background as well. You can do other colors too. Bounce board, use it in photography a lot. Oh, okay, cool, I'm learning things, you guys. I don't know, I'm just like, my husband gave me some of these tips and tricks. The LG G5 phone and Periscope won't let me zoom out, which my camera can do. I've actually never tried zooming in or out. I don't think I want to try it right now either, but yeah, I don't know. I've never zoomed on a single one of my broadcasts. I've never ever needed to zoom on anything. So I don't think you need it, but that's kind of weird. I'm sorry that it's doing that. Hopefully, but if your broadcasts are still smooth and clear, you're doing good. Usually just find a good area in my room where the light isn't all in it. You can use foil, too, for a harder light bounce. Interesting. Get an Archon ring light. I know, I should. I tried to win one. It's the personality, not the phone. Exactly, Zeke. I've managed to get the iPad to talk to my 360. It's helped a lot. Oh, do you use that for producer? Also, audio is important. Yes, exactly. So that's the next thing that we're getting into. Hopefully I didn't miss too many comments. Use your discount code 20% off. How much are they? I'm going to look it up. Archon... What's your promo code? Archon ring light. The more you know with Taylor. I know. I told you guys, I said in the first broadcast, it's going to be like drinking out of a fire hydrant, but just try to stick with it. Oh, $15. Oh, yeah. Test record on your device by recording a bit. Yes, get that ring light. Okay, fine. There it is. I see it. EJ Luna. Oh, I can remember that. Okay, that's fine. Yep, it's $15. 20% off. What? EJ, you're the man. This is awesome. All right. Hi, Coach Mo. Do you know EJ? He's an awesome drummer. Who can ever open a fire hydrant? Fireman. So we were talking about improvement. We were talking about lighting. Yes, audio. So I still haven't mastered the audio yet. Personally, I just use my cheerleader voice, make sure to engage my diaphragm as I talk to you guys. And as women, if there's women broadcasters here, lower your voice. My voice is not always this low. It's really, I know it's not that low, but this is low. I could talk in a really higher pitched voice. It's a little bit, it's fine. I guess it's okay. It's not super nasally, but it's just not as attractive. It's not as nice to the ear. If I talk kind of up here in my nose, I want to make sure that I'm keeping it a little bit lower, relaxing the back of my throat, keeping a little bit deeper voice. Good, Mary Beth. There you go. So you're already good to go there. So you just want to remember to keep your voice kind of low. Be aware of volume. If you move away from the camera, you have to talk louder. When you're closer, you don't have to talk as loud. I have difficulty with that. I think I'm probably a little too loud, but I'd rather you guys have the option to just turn me down than not be able to turn me up loud enough. And for guys with the deep voice, you guys are good. Breathe from the gut, not the chest. Yeah, you think of everything. Yes. So microphones you could use. I have this Rode microphone, which I regret getting and I don't recommend getting. And it just plugs right into the phone. How long did it take you to get the 5,000? Like 4 months, I think. I don't know if this is going to work. I actually haven't tested this on the iPhone yet. Let's see. All right. I think you should be able to hear me, but we'll just have to see. Are we still here? Did it work? It will work? Is it rubbing the shirt? Or freeze, I know. Is it unfrozen? I think it's unfrozen, right? Why am I wearing wings, guys? There's the question. Yeah? What does it sound like? Better? Does it sound better or the same? It's fine? Yep. Good, better, worse, good? Clear? Better? Nice. Wow, it's better. Okay, so normally I would actually put this like up my shirt so you weren't seeing it. I guess I can try. Louder? Oh, nice. No room reverb. I don't know what that means, EJ. I'm such a noob. Whoa, everybody loves it. All right, it doesn't really look very good, but whatever, we'll just leave it, right? Because otherwise it's going to be really muffly as I put it through my shirt. So you can get a microphone like this. I would not recommend something like this because it was like $70 and I didn't really come with anything. It literally just came with this bag and the microphone. So I have to be, this cord, I can go maybe about this far from you guys. And when I teach yoga, that's not going to fly. I have to be able to, I need something doesn't have a wire. So I'm still looking for a good wireless solution. And this didn't come with an adapter to use with my computer when I'm doing OBS or Periscope Producer. Oh, okay. Cool, EJ, thank you. I love this. It's about the same, all good. Okay. You need more money? All right, let's get more money then. You can get the Bluetooth headphones. Yes. I don't really love the way headphones look as a microphone, though. If you want to spend $200, a mic. A wireless one? Let me know, EJ. Let me know if it's wireless. The one mic I used today. Yeah, but I don't want a desktop thing like that because I'm going to be like over on my yoga mat, like with my head down and all this stuff. So I'd like to have like one of those Garth Brooks mics. But also, my husband said that if I just like plugged this in like this and just clipped this to the yoga mat, that maybe that would work fine. And I think he might be right, so I might try that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but I'm gonna try. It's wired, but the audio projection is pretty great. Yeah, I want something wireless. I'm so sick of investing in wired microphones. We have 3 of them and none of them work well. This is the best one. And it only works on a phone because I need the adapter to use it on my computer. Hi, Nikki. A lot of stage productions. Oh, they will sell them off after the show is done. That's fascinating. I should check that out. You'll test it for me? Wait, test what? What are you testing? You're going to do yoga? When do I normally scope? 8:30 a.m. New York time for about an hour and a half. Right now we're doing yoga and stream of consciousness writing to boost our creativity. I just feel like this is rubbing my shirt, but I guess it's not. I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Test how clear the audio is at a distance. Oh, okay. Not right now, though, because I can't do yoga in these shorts. But yes, that's awesome. Let's do that. We can either do like just a private like scope or Google Hangout or something, or just whenever. Yeah. Love the wings. Thank you, Coach. I think Bluetooth headphone is better because it has a better noise suppression. Oh, okay. Can I? I don't know. Can you? All right. We talked about audio a little bit. I'm still kind of figuring out the audio myself, but just make sure that you can be heard clearly. And it takes a little while with OBS. So if you start, that's actually another thing to improve your broadcast using. All right, bye, Zeke. Have a great day. Send love to your little nephew and enjoy your job. Hello, Moonlit Sage. I love your name. That's beautiful. They're not Victoria's Secret angel wings. No, they're just angel wings. You need to find a mic like this. Oh, okay. You love OBS now. Yes, John, your scopes have been so good. Yes, I do use OBS. I've used OBS a few times. Thanks for inviting your followers, Sage. That's so nice. Thank you for being here, Zeke. Don't say Try to say or ah or so or and or but, all these filler words. It really takes away from your message. Do as I say, not as I do. OBS and Periscope Producer. Some people think you have to install something on your phone. You don't. Producer's already in your Periscope settings. So if you go to your Periscope settings, scroll down, you'll see Periscope Producer in there. You just got a green screen? Coach Mo, I'm following you. I am following you. Teach me everything about green screens because I really want to start using one. You used to have to apply. Oh, okay, that's probably why people think that. OBS is pretty awesome. I know some people use other software besides OBS, but that's the one I use and it works well for me. And I've done a few tutorials on how to use that. So if you need any help setting that up, just reach out to me. You can direct message me on Twitter, on Eggdrop, on Instagram, whatever you like. You only use it for your YouTube videos. Oh, really? Your OBS? Wait, no. Oh, green screen. Okay, now I see it. You used it last night? Oh my gosh, is it in your replays? Ah, this is so exciting. Heard somewhat of truce in effect. Okay. Angles. So you don't want to have your phone. I'm just going to take this right off of the tripod for a second here. So you definitely don't want to have this angle. This is not a great look. I'm surprised it doesn't look worse right now. I feel like normally it's like just really bad. Don't do this. Like if you're doing a scope, you're walking around, don't look down. This is a great angle. It's so good. Everybody loves this angle. It's a great look. Yeah, it's good. Look at all the shadows in my cheek things. That's your angle. So a better angle is above. Oh, look how much my nose is still kind of red, but it's still better, right? Hashtag don't do this. Yes, double chins, exactly. So up is always going to be more flattering of an angle. And I'm kind of like not really honoring that. Oh, okay, I look like a cam girl for a second. That always happens. I need to remember not to take my phone out of the tripod. That angle is a bit of a workout. Yes, so use your tripod. I got this tripod from Target for $10, and then I think I got like 3 or 5 cell phone holders for the tripods for like $5 on eBay. So it's pretty cheap. You can get a nice tripod. Here, I'll show you that tripod. Oh, but then I'm gonna look like a cam girl again. Whatever. Oh, sorry, we're switching. We're switching to portrait. So there's my tripod. Actually, if I move it this way, you can see it a little better. So it's just got the smartphone thing on top. And these are all, adjustable. It's really cheap and kind of like somewhat chintzy, but it works well. I have a nice big house, it appears. Yes, I do, Vegas. Face. Oh, fancy. I'm like, what? My face? I've only been off the camera for like 2 seconds. I have to head off. Thanks for these great tips. Oh, thank you, Dina. Oh, keep being you. You're awesome. And I did follow you, so I'm going to check out your scopes. How long was my flight? It was 100 years long. That's for the $10. Wow, very good. Yeah, exactly. Yep, this is $10, and this was like $1. It was like $5 or less. So $15 or less. Yes, Brennan knows. Brennan won this. He won this exact tripod with mount from me, from the Fem Yoga Friday Challenge. Like the siding, or what's it called? Wainscot? Somebody said that the other day. I think it is called. Here, maybe if I angle it up. I can't really put it in the tripod like this, I don't think. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, there's my cat, guys. I'll leave him in the shot. You see him over there? All right, angles. We talked about angles, so make sure you have a flattering angle. Backgrounds. Make sure your cat's in the background. Just kind of be aware of what's behind you. Normally, you wouldn't want to have a light behind you like that. It's not great. It's not great. I usually try to put my head in front of it, but now that the cat is there, I'll just move over here. It's pretty much it for backgrounds. You can get into green screens and stuff, but again, I'm still learning that, so I don't have a lot to say about it. My dad's neighbor was selling a large tripod at their yard sale and gave it to you for free. That is so exciting. That is so exciting, Mo. Wings behind you, a must. Yes. Thank you, Amy. You're so sweet. Listen to feedback, especially from your sponsors. So your super fans, your sponsors, people who send tons of hearts, make sure you're listening to them, to what they like, okay? You gotta detach from the narcissism. It's not all about you. I know it's a show all about you. You think everybody loves you and they'll just keep coming no matter what. Well, listen to what they really like. Do they like your positive message? Do they like your music? Do they like your yoga? Do they like the food? What are they missing? What do they come out and they say, oh, when are you going to do another one of these scopes? Or, oh my God, I just love when you do this. This is probably my favorite broadcast you've ever done. Those types of things. You want to be really kind of taking note of those things. If you don't have a great memory, just write everything down. Write it down. Use Eggdrop. You can go back through the comments later. Nico Disu. I don't know what that is. Can I translate that? No. Amy is very sweet. Yes, I'm learning that. I just met her not long ago, just a couple days ago. I think Diesel invited her. My pets won't get on camera. Yeah, he doesn't know that he's on camera, but we're sneaking it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Always be improving. Just keep working on improving and building that value so that your sponsors will see your potential and they'll invest in that potential. Okay, thanks for being here, Vegas. You don't have a different name, so have a good day. Step number 5 is to set up the sponsorships. Yes, the 25 of you who actually stuck around for this part, you get the meat really here. Depending on the content background is great too. Yeah, absolutely. My backgrounds really could use some work. That's why I love doing outside scopes. But it's really hot right now and the bees just attack me so much when I'm out there. It's pretty embarrassing on scope, so I can't. Thanks for having me. I learned a few things. Good, I'm glad. So all I did to set up sponsorships is I started a PayPal business account called Fem Yoga, and I set up a button on there. So once you've set up your bank accounts and everything, it will say, put link to your PayPal on your website. And you can do it a few different ways. The way that I found was the best to do it, let me actually pull it up so I make sure I use the right words for you guys. It was so easy. It's so easy, but it took a little, I had to kind of guess my way through it at first. So let me just quickly pop in here. And just let me know if this starts rubbing or anything. Oh, like that. It's not really clipped on very good. I have money available. Okay. It's cool, I can see all my sponsors in here. Not all of them. Some of them sent me money to my personal account by accident, but that's okay. There's $217 from them in here. So, okay, it's under tools, I think. It's under tools? No. What is it under? Money? I don't know. Back to work? Okay, have fun, make that money. Apologies. I think it's under tools. It's somewhere where you create a button. So if you go into your tools, maybe it's under business setup. Lose more battery power by pumping hearts. Oh, interesting. But I love hearts. I'm rich. $217. It's actually $400. The other, probably at least $150 are in my other PayPal account. And there's $5 just somewhere in limbo because I had the wrong PayPal address linked up for my first sponsorship. Thank God it was only $5. Okay, why am I not finding this? Because I'm not paying attention. Okay, yes. So when you go into tools, so you hover over tools, you're going to click business setup. Who gave me, what were we just talking about? I'm sorry, I don't know. Who gave me what? It's going to be option B, add HTML buttons to your website yourself. Click that. And then you're going to click Create Payment Buttons. And the kind that I made, let's see if I can remember what it was called. Create a new button. Shopping cart. Yes, shopping cart. So the type of button that you want is a shopping cart. All right, so this was a little bit I had to guess through this. You want to set up a button, an HTML button for your website called a shopping cart, and then call the product sponsorships. So your product is sponsorships, you're selling sponsorships, and then you can set in the different levels that you want. So I have basic at $5, I have bronze at $10, I have silver at $20. I have gold at $50. I have platinum at $100, and then I have moissanite at $200. And moissanite is my engagement ring, rock. It's not really focusing. How do I get it to focus? It doesn't want to focus on it. That's sad. Chat scopes, not so much. Yeah, not so much focus. Tap screen. Exactly. Oh, for focus tap screen. Yeah, I tried. It didn't work. She's so smart. Thank you, Piper. All right, what am I missing here? Her sponsors. You're rich. Oh, who gave me the money? Yeah. Am I the only one who loses a lot of battery when I use periscope? Oh, Mohammed, I think iPhone batteries totally suck. Oh, hi, Ben. I'm excellent today. I'm almost to the end of my little tutorial here, having some fun. We're talking about how to set up the sponsorship. So you want to set up shopping cart button from your PayPal business account. Put it, and then it will generate the HTML code. All you have to do is copy that and paste it into your website. If you're having trouble with it, just ask me. I'll help you out. I'm happy to help. Someone let me know if this starts rubbing. Thank you for inviting people again, Mohammed. You're awesome. You can also use Patreon or GoFundMe, or you can use a paypal.me link. So if you just have a personal PayPal account, you can do paypal.me/femyoga or whatever it is for you, and people will be able to send you money that way as well. So that's set up as a personal account, so you got to be careful. Depending on how much money you make from that, you may end up having to report that as income and paying taxes out of it. So the business account takes somewhat of a portion out of there, and it just like it makes it so that it's all in one place, so that if your friend sends you money, it's not going to be mixed up with your sponsorships, but you have your business account where the sponsorships come in. So that's the way that I did it, and you could do the same thing, have a Patreon account or a GoFundMe campaign where you're just accepting sponsorships. Yeah, a lot of people use Patreon, I've noticed. Yes, I do, Mo. Yep. If you go to my page, it says Support Fem Yoga. And you click that. It's on the side menu and the top menu. And they can click either of those, and then it brings them to a page where it has the code. And then when they click Add to Cart, it brings them to PayPal. You switch to Patreon. Cool. Nice. Very cool. Okay. Number 6. Incentivize your sponsorships. You want to give them shout outs. Lots of appreciation. Maybe send a thank you card, a thank you email, do a private scope, thanking them, giving them a shout out. Every time you see them in your scopes, make sure you're shouting them out, recognizing them, pointing them out, because that's also going to build that trust and that credibility. When you guys see other sponsors come in, you know that other people are actually sponsoring. It's not like I'm just saying it and no one's doing it. You know, people are regularly coming. We just had a sponsorship come in today, a bronze level sponsorship from Lou, and he just did a bronze level sponsorship like 3 days ago. So you just never know. And I just met Lou probably less than a week ago. So you never know who's going to come around, who's going to vibe with your message, and who's going to sponsor you. So incentivize them, make them feel really noticed, really special, because they are. Because without them, you couldn't keep doing that. And that's how I incentivize it as well. I'm like, hey, you know, when I'm getting some compliments, somebody says, oh my gosh, I love this scope, it's so interesting, wow, thank you for doing this is helping me so much, whatever it may be, I take that opportunity to say, oh, I'm really glad that you like it, and if you really like it and you want me to be able to keep doing this and maybe even doing more, and you want me to actually cater it around your personal preferences, you can go over to femyoga.com and sponsor my channel for any amounts and let me know what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, and I'll be sure to cater this to my sponsors. And then once I started getting sponsorships, I started doing more scopes. And then that's where the wings came in. My first ever platinum level sponsor, James, he said that I should start wearing bunny ears for my yoga scopes. And he said, or just something cute. And bunny ears really wouldn't work out so well because they'd constantly be hitting the ground. So these work actually pretty well, except when I need to lay down on my back. So I was like, hey, are these good enough? And he said, yeah. So my sponsor came up with this idea, really. You know, I forgot that I even had these sitting in my closet waiting for Halloween. And now I wear them on a lot of my scopes, and they get tons of engagement, tons of feedback. Do you see my cat right now? Look at him. He's just laying on his back, just like, you love that idea too? Yay! Me too. It is awesome. Not quite as awesome as my cat's position right now, but still pretty awesome. Appreciation rewards. So anyone who is a platinum level sponsor or above, I promote on my website and on my Periscope channel for at least 30 days. Yes, I can fly, but I don't want to show you because then you'll report me to the government and they'll study me as a specimen. Yep, and then I just allow them to influence your content within reason. So obviously if they're like, yeah, do all your scopes naked now, you might want to just refund them, block them, and move on with your life. I haven't had that happen yet, but if it does, I would just give them their money back and ask them to go away. You don't want to take their money and then not do, you know what I mean? Like if they give you money and they're like, now I want you to do this, like now I want you to do private scopes with me or something, you know, use your best judgment on what you want to do. But for me, I would just say, you know, no, what you're doing is you're sponsoring the channel, my public channel that I put out there. That's how I promote it. If they get extra bonuses and things like that you want to throw in there, but just make sure it's clear and consistent, maybe based on the different levels, but you want to make sure that, you know, your bronze level sponsors and your platinum level sponsors, they're all getting consistent treatment. And now for me, it froze. Oh, I'm sorry it froze. That stinks. That's a bummer. We're back? Okay, you said there I am. That stinks. That's a bummer that it froze. Hopefully you caught some of that. Just basically allowing them to influence your broadcasts, catering your shows to your sponsors. And I just had something on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I don't want to lose it. What was it? And I only have one more tip after this.